Welcome to Albion TV's live coverage of the 20v20 Crystal League. Today, we'll be watching the final 2 rounds of the first season of the 20v20 Crystal League. I am the Shozen one, and I am joined today by Robinhoodrs on the play-by-play and Bogul on the camera. We are both, well, all three of us are very excited to watch these matches, and I hope you are too. Robin, who do you expect to see today during these final matches of the 20v20 Crystal League?
We're gonna see the big boys out and about. We're gonna see the One Punch Man team with Derek and the boys, Geminex and Rorbit and Zerfax. We also got that Sun team that we've seen quite a few times, and I believe that's with Cargera as well. And I believe there's going to be a couple other teams. Obviously, this is a level 5, and then leading in about an hour and 7 minutes, we're going to be watching the level 6s as well. The first level 6 20 versus 20 ever on Albion Online. So it's going to be an interesting one. We need to figure out some names. Alrighty. I believe he's not up against. No, he's not.
What? Which one is your US recording, Robin?
It's going to be mine's. It's like a mixed team versus the whole Black Order team.
Okay.
All right, here we go for the battle for the mid control. This is when it gets messy. Crimzig looking for an engagement. Nice snare charge right off the rip, and here we go. This is when things get chaotic in the center. The inertia rings there, slowing down the charge. But look at this. The red team here looking to pressurize the backline right off the rip. Rocking Snow, who we've seen many times before in these 20 versus 20s. Just murdering people with that bloodletter. Let's see how well he does today. Mosif as well on the field for the opposing team. It's going to be a juicy matchup here in this level 5 20 versus 20. Nice little permafrost into the backline. Not going to connect with anything. And there we go. Rockin' Snow already off with a kill underneath his belt. How many more can he pick up this match? I'm going to say he's going to be probably in the region of 10 kills, somewhere in that region. Crimzig trying to shut down something in the back end, just interrupting those healers with the heavy mace here. Nice mix-up, actually. Normally, we don't really see the heavy mace, but look at this. Bean getting a kill onto Geminex on the northwest side. So there's going to be a battle, 5v5 battle on the northwest side for those caps, but this blue team needs to be careful. They need to watch out. They don't want to get a 40-point ticker right off the rip, but it looks like that's the way it's going to go.
That's going to be a rough one to start with here. Yep, they do have a 4 cap. Pretty solid from the red team here.
Yeah, blue team trying to make their way back in, trying to, push the red team back towards center. Maybe they can stop the bleed if they get the southeast cap. Crimzig going in with the silence at the back end onto all those healers and DPS. That was a nice play. Big EX in a little bit of trouble. There comes the permafrost on the northeast side. Not enough follow-up here for this blue team. The tanks are getting the clumps and the silences. Not enough follow-up damage. Look how low Adora Bubbles is at the back. There comes the Guardian helmet, though. Another knock-up onto the healers. These tanks are doing the Lord's work versus the healers in the back end. Just not enough follow-up at all. Rockin' Snow very low as well. There goes the Armor Pierce. I think he's going to make it out alive, though. Look at this. Where's the DPS for this blue team? The tanks are just causing chaos, but the range DPS is just getting bullied, it seems, by the red team's tanks. Nice little Judy Boots knock up here. There comes the silence as well onto the staircase. Rockin' Snow once again looking very low in the back end. No follow-up damage at all to finish him off, but look at this. Blue team finally making some headroom here, pressuring their opponents back onto center platform for middle. Point rotation did come in, but it was it? No, it wasn't a 40-point ticker. It couldn't have been. It's only a 20-point. Adora Bubbles goes down. Finally, the blue team looking to get some kills here. Bean also slaying on the northwest side of the choke point, as looks like red team getting pushed all the way back here. The 5v5 team of the blue team here looks like they're getting pushed back as well. Crisis on the field getting a kill. And Derek looking very low. Look how low these boys are. Nice little clump here. Anything else to follow it up? Look how low Derek is. Anything to follow it up on that man, and he's a dead one. Finally, he goes down. The blue team slowly making their comeback here in terms of kills, but Rockin' Snow getting another kill underneath his belt. Crisis laying naked on the ground. Blue team don't want to overextend to the northwest side. Not too much here. Looks like they're just playing off the choke point. Big permafrost connection onto the front line of the tanks of the blue team. There comes the Avalonian Hammer engagement. The Locust is down on the choke point, but it's not going to be enough. Another member goes down for the blue team. That was a chaotic choke point hold there by the red team. Crimzix, though, still doing what he can. Nice use of the Armor of Valor there, shutting down the range DPS that was focus firing him. allowing his team to stabilize just a little bit on top of the center platform, but another kill comes down for the red team. Nice little Avalonian hammer engagement. No follow-up, unfortunately, for the blue team. Crimsix very low in the front line. Rock and Snow sees his target, but it doesn't matter. Crimsix gets his heal that he needs. He's still in the game here, and he is just doing the Lord's work, shutting down these healers in the back end with these silences here.
All right. Well, I was able to find another match to go ahead and record. We are getting a match from the champion of Brazil. It's going to not be the full match, but we'll still watch it.
Yeah, but look at this. Crimsix doing... He's finding a clump here. He needs to find something. The follow-up... I don't know if it's like because the IP level is so high, like they are tanky AF, but just the DPS isn't coming. Look how low Derek is just chilling here at the back end. Not getting any heals, no melees, no range DPS focusing this at all. And I don't know, is it just a melee comp just trying to find their clumps and it's just not working out? I'm not sure. Bit of a weird one, this one. Point game though, look at this, 186 to 128. This blue team is gonna be over
fast. Yeah, they're getting kind of pounded down here. Not what we really expected. These are very good players here, but it is the high end, and they are going against a incredibly good mixed team. Now that the season is over, it does seem like these guys are all over the place at this point.
Indeed. Zerfax there just punishing Crimsix with the permafrost. And Crimsix could hardly move because he was walking through an inertia ring. Zerfax taking massive advantage of it, but Rock and Snow wasn't there to get the execute. Once again, Crimsix looking to silence the back-end healers. There it goes, Adore Bubbles, and Uraz gets silenced. A nice little shutdown with the snare charge. Rock and Snow, nice permafrost on the eastern side of our screen here. Not enough follow-up damage at all to finish anything off. Looks like the blue team getting pushed all the way back onto the northeast side. Through this choke point, this is when things could get dangerous. If the executes and the bloodletters are there. Look at this, melee damage, the bleeds are coming in. There comes the burn as well from the Spectre Jacket. Defensive and are down though. The Judicator armor's down. The heals were coming out for the blue team. They're able to stabilize. A wild Locust appears though for the blue team. I don't know what that was. A bit of a questionable Locust there. But look at this, blue team already getting bullied all the way back up onto center top platform of the northeast side. Crimsix doing what he can to try and shut down some of the DPS. Snare charge comes back in. Nice Avalonian hammer engagement. Beautiful club armor pierce.
Can they follow it up?
Where's the follow-up damage, boys?
It's just none. They had it right there, Robin. That looked like there was a perfect opportunity to clump and dump here. They had the clump. They started to put the pressure down, but there wasn't enough follow-up to end these guys. Great job by Zerfax and his team of just absorbing that damage and being prepared to turn it around. And now they're just holding these guys at the choke, keeping them on top of the stairs, which we've seen time and time again. If you get stuck on these stairs, it's game. You have to find some way to break through and get out. You cannot stand there. Rush past, pick a side, get out of there. You can't stay on the stairs.
Yeah, but look at this. Crimsix going to get executed there. Zerfax getting the kill with a permafrost. Zerfax, though, gets a pineapple on top of himself. He's going to be fine, no blinks away. Crisis and Zerfax, the best permafrost players in the game going up against each other here. Crisis gets executed as well. Zerfax making his play. And look at this. Defensive enigmatic staff onto the choke point here for the blue team, allowing their tanks to come down off the choke. Pressurize just a little bit, but the return comes in. I'm in free roam at the moment, just chilling until our tank comes back.
Well, I'm over on the other side watching from Cargera's perspective over here as he tries to push on the western side. He's actually being pushed back at the moment as the red team is doing quite a bit of work here. They've caught the group and are putting on the pressure. We'll see what happens here in just a moment. It does look like this is a full push back as Beand, Grafis, Crisis, they're all getting pushed back to stairs.
Yep, Crimsix, the blue team on the eastern side, finally looking to get a break here. But look at that, so many defenses burned here for the red team. They were saving them for that push. Defensive Locust coming out for the blue team, just helping the tank stabilize just a little bit. But this red team is just, their DPS is just there when they need it, and they're just getting kill after kill after kill at the moment, just keeping this team locked in place on the northeast side. The points are burning over as well. Like, the rat for this blue team isn't putting in the work that it needs to, and it's just, everything's going in favor of the red team. It looks like they're going to try to go for a faux rotation to the northwest side of the map here, but I don't think it's going to work for them. Maybe they connect up with the 5v5 team, who knows? And It's not looking great.
No, this has been kind of a dominating performance by the red team here, though we do see blue actually going for some caps here. They do have 3-2 now for the first time. This is their first advantage of the match. Maybe they'll be able to hold it for a bit. These guys are very good. They could make a comeback.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. And as that happens, they do lose that third cap. So point rotation, when it does come in, if it comes in time, it's going to be in favor of the red team once again. Look at this. Both stack up on the choke point. Satanic looks very low as well. Finally, Crimsic popping the Armor of Valor here, trying to shut down some DPS. Save his boys coming back. Deco Louds goes down on the choke point, though. There comes the return Avalonian Hammer engagement. Permafrost just missing, unfortunately, for Zerfax there. And Rocking Snow still looking for those executes with that Bloodletter of his. A little bit of combat looting as well. Don't want to miss out on that juicy 8.3 gear.
Well, you got to get it when you can. You got to get it when you can, Robin.
Exactly. Look at this. Never full rotation coming in for this team. But look at this. 40-point tick off here. As this red team, this is it. This is GG. There's no coming back from this. 40 points going to be knocked off the scoreboard. It's 180-34 in favor of the red team here. And it's going to be GG after this rotation, most likely. They're putting up a fight, though. They're not going to let it go just yet. And finally, some DPS coming out for this blue team. It's not going to be enough, though. Smoke bubble coming out from the Hellion Hood. Interesting. We haven't really seen that been used for the 20 versus 20s. An interesting pickup here from Crimsic. Nice Armor of Valor popped. Can he get one kill at the front? Nope. He's going to go down once again. Goes down. I'm going to hop on to
Anybody?
Who we got?
I've been going to Cargara. He's on
yeah.
the 5v5 team on the other side. He's actually up on the top in center right now.
Alrighty.
Swapping hits with Rebane and Bunny team.
Like he's about to go though.
Yeah, he's
careful
in
with
trouble
that
here.
manner.
And he's
Rocket
going
Silver.
west, I guess.
Yeah, he may try and sneak that northwest cap.
Well, there's somebody over there right now. He's not going to get it. Or they were.
There's no one here.
There's nobody there now.
Rabane's coming up. I see his name tag.
Okay, here they come. Yep,
sees
Zerfax and Rabane see this. Rabane's going to be able to pop his old buddy there. No, sir. Not happening.
Yeah, Crimsic making his way back on the eastern side as well. Getting back into the action as Kroger tries to do what he can.
And this is about to be over in 30 seconds here.
Yeah, what a stomp here. What a great performance by this red team here. We've seen them do work time and time again over the season. Rock and Snow, probably the most standout performance for me. Like, I just see his name pop up. He pops off every single 20 versus 20 he goes into. He's always there with the execute with the Bloodletter whenever someone's low. No matter where they are on the map, this guy just sniffs it out and finds it. And there it goes. Defeat comes in. It wasn't that much of a bloodbath, but still 22 deaths for the blue team. And remember, that's all nearly like 8.2, 8.3 gear.
All right, we start off on Jake 22 here, a healer, which is one of the best perspectives that you can get in a 20v20 fight, as it is behind the action by a good measure.
Yeah, it's 164 to 194 for points. But the blue team holding on to 4 caps. We don't know when the next rotation is going to come in. Champion of Brazil with a one-handed mace. Nice slam there. Nice cleanse, though, straight away onto the even song. Permafrost, though, connecting onto the front line of the Blues. My man's got a screen shake on, so I'm going to get dizzy on this one. Nice little Permafrost in the back line. Jake 22 taking a pounding. Nuzzle goes down. Nice even song onto the front line, actually. Champion of Brazil getting no cleanse here. That's going to slow down the movement of the frontline tanks and the melees. There comes the Frostwalk boots. We've seen get used quite a bit now for these tanks at the front line. It seems to be the go-to, and it seems to be working out quite well. Looks like red team getting pushed down this choke point. Champion of Brazil looking for an engagement. Nice even song, but the cleanse comes out onto the red team. Permafrost connecting onto the frontline tanks, just trying to relieve some of that pressure. Nice little knockback here. Champion of Brazil looking for something. About Feeder gets executed along with MLP on the choke point. This blue team just pinning down the red team on the northwest choke, holding on to point rotation as well. It's now 161 to 172 in favor of the red team still, but the caps are holding in favor of blue for the time being. but it looks like the rat is in motion for the red team. I just saw the home cap of blue start flickering away, but it did get cancelled. Look at this. Let's see how the red team break this choke point, because we see it time and time again, like how teams get pinned down on this choke point. Looks like the tanks are able to break through right into the back line. Nice little pressure, but the return comes in, getting a kill onto the frontline member of the red team. Once again, red team pushed all the way back down to choke. Nice one-handed mace engagement here, but they're going to be able to stabilize. Even Song only connecting onto one player here. Champion of Brazil looking to keep that pressure engaged here onto the red team. Not allowing him a rotation, keeping him on the northwest choke as well. And those Frostwalk boots, that tank is taking a pounding. Poor old Bobic there doing what he can, pops the Armor of Valor, shutting down some of the ranged DPS as well. So far, so good. Looks like point rotation is going to be coming in favor of the blue team. 20 seconds remaining. It's only going to be a 20-point ticker, but still it's going to allow them to take the lead here.
Yep.
A nice
in
even
this
song on the
very
choke.
very even back and forth match that we have here. 159 to 171 with 6 seconds left, 20 points on the line.
Yep, another nice use of the Frostwolf boots there onto the silence pool as well, shutting down that DPS. Look at this club. Nice one-handed mace engagement onto the choke point once again. This blue team just keeping the CC on the choke points. Not enough follow-up damage, but they are choosing their targets wisely, it seems. Not a lot of AoE, a lot of single target, it seems. The only AoE I really see there is Nick BR on the Permafrost. That's really about it. They have Rudin with a one-handed crossbow. They got a Bloodletter there, getting the execute. There it goes. Black Kenny goes down on the choke point. Nice use of the Armor of Valor there as he backs up. Champion of Brazil not overextending. Still, we see it time and time again. Like we watched Derek's team, I believe it was last week, get pinned on this northwest choke. And they sat there for, I believe it was like coming close to 5 minutes where they didn't rotate to the southeast side. They just sat here. And they weren't able to break through.
We've seen it happen many times. These stairs, both sets, are deadly. If you get stuck behind the stairs, you're going to have a really hard time rotating and getting into position to win. You have to break through one side or the other. Sometimes it's best to push through hard and just make the other team pay for it. Get through it and then start fighting somewhere else. If you can fight in the center, you can fight on one of these split areas here. You can fight on the other crossroads by the stairs on your way up to center. Those are much more open spaces for you to get a good push. This bottom choke and the top chokes on these stairs back towards tent, deadly.
Yeah, and look at that. Center cap actually going in favor of red team. This northwest side, noticed it a little bit too late. I saw the range DPS rotate to center platform, but it wasn't quick enough, allowing the red team to actually come up the staircase on the northwest side. Champion of Brazil doing what he can to try and stop the push, but the red team also collapsing on the northeast side of our screen here. You see the red name tags coming in. A lot of the range and the healers getting picked off for blue team. Now we're probably going to see a full push. Nice Avalonian Hammer engagement. Armor pierce right onto the whole entire club here. Armor of Valor is pop, but it's not going to cancel enough. The pressure is still getting applied here. Nice Permafrost connecting onto a 5-man here. Heals are coming out. Robot Purity popped here. There comes the Nature AoE as well, but there comes the old Spinner Rooney knocking back a couple members of the blue team. One-handed Mace trying to shut down the pressure here on Q. It's going to be enough. Frostwalk boots slowing down the advance as well. A nice save here from Champion of Brazil with a one-handed mace onto the Frost walk boots as well. But they're going to lose Northwest cap. Center cap is not in their favor as well. They did just take back Southeast cap. A full rotation coming in onto this side of the map. Just trying to keep home cap, Southeast cap, and then they're going to try and pressurize mid, try and reclaim control. 60 seconds remaining until the next point tick over here. So they still have a bit of time to work with. And it's, if anything, it's going to be a 20-point tick. It's not going to be that impactful. It's not going to be a 41.
It's just no, not at this point. It still seems like blue is able to get back in time to stop that kind of pressure from red. They didn't lose a fourth cap, which is when things start to get a little scary. When you start losing 40 or 60 points of rotation, it goes downhill real fast. But if you can keep it within 20, that's striking distance.
Indeed, and look at this. Championers Brazil coming in. Armor Pierce, though, reconnects onto the front line of blue team. They're getting pushed back quite a bit. Nice execute there onto that member of the red team. Looks like it's going to allow an opening. Championer Brazil with a nice snare charge, followed up by the silence pool onto the healers. Is that healer going to get executed? He goes down as well. So it looks like the red team going to be losing quite a few members on this push. Nice little catch here onto the permafrost. There comes the snare charge follow-up, trying to stop the push here with the Avalonian Hammer engagement. Heel's coming out. MLP gets knocked away from the DPS, but he's going to get executed as well by Clap. It looks like center cap's going to go in favor of the blue team, but they did lose point rotation. It's now 107 to 142. Another minute and a half before the next one comes in. Are they going to be able to stabilize and get things working back in towards their favor with the cap game? Because so far they've been pretty strong with the ZVZ game.
Well, I will tell you that this one does last 25 minutes, so I'm imagining both sides have a little bit more cap play in them.
Oh yes, nice. Actually, nice little knockback there, allowing Championer Brazil to waste his boots. Nice snare charge though, and look at this. Red team already getting pushed all the way back onto these northwest stairs again. Judy Boots comes in, massive Avalonian Hammer engagement, but the shield does come down. There comes the Locust as well, going to save this engagement. But I think the blue team need to maybe pull back up onto center platform, give up this choke point, but Championer Brazil gets a massive stun with that one-handed mace, pops his resistance spot as well. He needs a cleanse, though, needs to get this even song off him. It's not going to come. Just look how slow he becomes when that's on top of you. It's disgusting.
It's kind of brutal. It works really well in these mid-level ZVZ encounters, too, and with all these great chokes and people having to get back to a position. And this is a deadly position for them being. And look, oh, I actually thought that even song was going to do better, but it looks like somebody got rid of it.
Yeah, perfect cleanse from that. And look at this. A cleanse did come out for the blue team, but it's still attached to a couple members, so it wasn't a faux cleanse. And this rat here is doing work for this red team, just holding on this northwest side. He's going to get shut down, though, as everybody
Not
pops
so
on top.
easy.
Yeah.
That not so easy. That's his name there. And that looked pretty easy to me, Robin, to be honest.
Yeah.
Those four guys jumped on top of him and made pretty short work of him there.
Yeah, shut him down quite quickly, actually. Point rotation did come in favor of the blue team. It was only going to be a 20-point ticker. Unfortunately, the fourth cab came in just a little bit too late. And here comes a very nice even song connecting onto the front line. There comes the auto fire onto MLP once again, but he's going to make it out alive.
And I don't like it when teams go down those stairs like that. When blue team pushes like that, you put yourself into a really dangerous position. That's one of the places where it opens up, and you put yourself into a choke for no reason for a push you don't need. Just control the choke. Don't get too greedy. We've seen time and time again people get re-wiped, and it goes the other way.
Yeah, it's a rare occasion that you want to push down that choke point. When they're very, very low and they're geting pushed
you want to
back
get
to
secure
10.
those kills, when they're a little spread out. But when they're still grouped together and have their defensive, that was a nice engagement there. Didn't get the follow-up they wanted, but doesn't look like they need it, as they do have time to continue this push, and they're going to push it all the way up to center. See, that's where you want to push. You want to push towards center.
Look
and
at
there
that
goes our
devastating engagement. The Avalonian Hammer clumping, and the boys are dumping. Champion of Brazil goes down. This is pre-recorded, so we're going to sit here for a while until Champion of Brazil respawns at 10. There's nothing we can do about it, but look at that.
Yeah, I believe I was watching another match at this point. So
yeah, they are
here I go. This is when the other match ended. You can see because I go into free roam.
There you go.
It's so special. Look at that.
Special thing is that you can't see the points though.
Yeah, and you also can see my mouse.
Oh,
it's fine.
Are you stalking somebody later again so we can? Yeah, okay.
I fixed this. Don't worry.
All right.
Alrighty.
This is just medium bad. This is why Bogul does the camera work and I do the half cast.
Yeah, Champion Brazil is back, munching down on his omelet. Nice little snare charge once again, shutting down those two DPS there. The battle for center control, though, is underway. He may have overstepped his mark here, pops his Armor of Valor, shutting down pretty much every single person that's connecting onto him with DPS. He's going to make it out alive just in time. Silence pool there, stopping the DPS trying to overextend. Nice little play there, actually. I like it. But those Death Givers are looking. He's looking. He's looking for the execute. Nice snare charge, catching everybody. Stupid beast. Going to get that armor pierce out with the bow. Just pew, pew, pewing. Armor Valor popped. I don't think this is going to be an... Oh my god. 300 HP. Makes it out alive. The Death Givers wanted it. I saw him edging up on my screen again. I don't think they even have a healer. Maybe a full rotation coming in here. 94 to 94 in the points, by the way.
It's so close. Does it get closer than this? Yes, it does. We did get to see those ridiculous matches on, what was it, Tuesday? We had 2 matches within 1 point, Robin.
God
Were you watching our 5v5s? We had a match end at 1-1.
Oof,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. And we followed that up by another match that was 1-0. They, they had like 20 points when they took them off, but it was brutal. Very good matches on Tuesday. Do check that out with Sean Tazik.
Yeah, it is up on our YouTube channel as well. Look at this though, Pollinator with the quarterstaff, or is that new Avalonian one? I don't know the name of the new Avalonian quarterstaff.
Yeah.
I hardly ever see it. I've only
It's-
seen it get used in the ratting of the new Hellgates.
It's a little hard to see which one it is with this quality of
Yeah.
stream. I do apologize. It is what we have.
Someone just asked in chat, what level is this? This is a level 5 20 versus 20 pre-recorded. A Pollinator coming back now with the crossbow.
Pre-recorded from just a few moments ago. It's we had the level 5s 45 minutes ago is when they started. This one went the full 25 minutes.
Yeah, insane. Nice pressure on the choke point once again. Looks like the red team, though, coming in onto center cap. They do have it. It's 73 to 89 now in favor of the red team. So a little bit of flip-flop in here. This member may have overextended. A Pollinator actually blinking forward to get this execute off. There he goes. Finally goes down. Nice little play there, getting rid of those pesky Death Givers in the back. Stupid Beast may have overextended and stayed a little bit too long as we switch our POV back to Champion of Brazil on the Northwest Choke. It looks like it's been a bloody bloodbath here. What the hell's been going on while we're gone? Oh my god.
262,000 damage is what's going on here, Robin.
Yeah. And there's the guy. Was it Saint JR?
Saint JR. Yeah.
He is
Keep
dead
an eye
there.
on him.
Yeah.
He does some work. He also gets the most healing received.
Well, when you're at the front line just punishing people, you need those heals. Look at this nice little even song. Only can connect onto one player. Nice shutdown though with Champion of Brazil with the one-handed mace once again. The silence pull, the sacred ground. But looks like blue team getting pushed onto the northeast choke here, onto their staircase. Death Givers are looking for an execute here. Champion of Brazil doing what he can. The team has called it. The rotation down the choke point comes in. Champion trying to use the silence pools on this choke point. Stop the DPS pushing forward. Maybe a return comes in. It doesn't look like it. Offensive locus getting used there by the red team as well. Champion of Brazil very low, uses a snare charge, only going to connect with a couple. Blue team getting pushed right back onto the choke point of the northeast stairs. Champion of Brazil, nice permafrost engagement by the red team. Looks like the boys are going to be able to stabilize though. Maybe looking for a return here. Cabbage overextending, nice one-handed mace engagement, permafrost connecting as well. Champion of Brazil trying to shut down the hills in the back end. He's doing a perfect job with it, actually. This guy is finding those healers, doing... Ooh, that permafrost player nearly got taken down there with the armor pierce. But Champion of Brazil going to go down once again, overextending. Unfortunately for him, his healers couldn't get to him. Looks like the red team going to be able to push the blue team all the way back to the northeast side, holding on to 4 caps at the moment as well. Looks like there's a little skirmish happening on the northwest side.
Yeah, I just keep popping around to where some of the action is going, where I'm trying to find out what is going on in the match. I did miss the Eastern cap, though. That was a switch I wanted to get. Right now, it could be over. Look at that. It's 46 to 45. They get this 4-point rotation, Robin.
It's GG.
They did it, but they did. Yeah. As you can tell, the Eastern cap just flips over to blue there, making it 3 to 2. Still in favor of the red team. Still doing work.
Yep, and 40 seconds remaining, so another cap can go in their favor here. We'll have to wait and see, but we're on L5T now. He is working the pole hammer. Nice permafrost engagement. The push is coming in. The even song is connecting. Ooh, nice play. Judy Boots in. L5T getting the execute there with the pole hammer engagement. MOP looking very low on the western side of our screen. Can he get one poke here? There comes the pole hammer engagement. Come on, Clamp. Get that execute off. The seed comes in just in time from the nature heal. MOP still getting targeted here. Looks like he's going to live, maybe.
No,
This
no,
There
no,
he
he's
goes.
not.
Finally
None
goes
of them are
down.
living.
About feeder very
Bob
low
Kit,
as
about
well.
feeder, you're all gonna die. Ryudo, it was nice
And Bob.
seeing you. Yeah, Bob Kit
Oh,
went
God.
good. Oh, Ryudo's gonna survive though. He gets out. He gets to the back line. Is there anybody gonna follow this stuff? No. Great pressure by Gosling and the boys, just keeping people stuck on choke, allowing for a full reset in the back line for red. But now blue has control of the caps. 3-2, 24-75.
Yeah, this is going to be a comeback of the gods if they can pull this off. They're going to have to get a couple decent rotations in. Champion of Brazil still fighting on the northwest side on the choke point here. The red team not down the staircase. They're still holding on. Even Song comes out onto the front line of the red team. Only going to connect on the Locust. Not worth wasting a cleanse for that, I don't think. So good choice of not getting rid of that.
Oh, just
Ooh.
you hate when you see that orb just barely miss, and we've seen like 3 of them in this match. Just and mostly it's champion too.
Yeah.
Poor Eric just doesn't want to get healed today. Maybe if he had a microphone, he could say, "I need a heal."
Wait, do you have speech? Wait, I mean, do you have speech bubbles on or not?
I hope not.
Okay, because I was going to say I haven't seen him type yet.
No,
Oh,
no.
that was
yeah.
a very nice even song, very well placed. Permafrost connecting, and the blue team getting a kill on top of the red team on the choke point. Very nice play there with the even song and Permafrost combo. Once again, red team locked in place on the northwest side, and cap game 4 caps in favor of the blue team at the moment. 24-72 point rotation comes in 20 seconds.
Nice perma.
Southeast
Right
cap
on the choke,
is
but
falling,
not enough
actually.
follow-up with that, Robin. Did you see? Like, that looked like it hit solid, but the defensives were up.
Yeah,
Everybody was real solid in preventing that as a potential wipe right there, because they were clumped. They all got hit. See, look at the difference. Look at the difference between those two permas.
Exactly, and look at that. Southeast cap not going to go down in
It
time.
keeps twitching.
It gets
It keeps
stopped.
twitching. Somebody died over there, though, trying to prevent that. Good job.
23-32 now is the scoreboard
So
in favor
close.
of the red team still. And it's going to be an
4-pointer.
interesting rotation.
Ooh.
The red team need to break free out of this northwest choke. They're spending way too much time just pinned in here. If they're not breaking through, just rotate. Get out of here. Permafrost connecting onto the front line of the blue team. Double kill comes out. This could be the opening the red team was looking for. It looks like the 5v5 team actually came from center as well. Red team pushing up the staircase. Can they break through? Champion of Brazil and the tanks trying to stop this coming in. There comes the Frostwalk boots, stopping the engagement coming in. Looks like red team maybe trying to go for a Northwest Kappa as well. Champion of Brazil does call it out. Nice little snare charge onto the clump. Silence pool connecting as well. Can they get some executes off? 1 or 2 goes down. It's not going to be a full wipe here, but the chaos is ensuing just north of us. Very nice Avalonian Hammer engagement comes in, followed up with the Avalonian Axe slamming down. It's not going to be enough, though, for the red team to secure any kills. Armor of Valor popped by Champion of Brazil. 45 seconds remaining, 18-29. Still in favor of the blue team here in terms of caps. It's going to be an interesting one. Southeast side may go down. Center cap also flicking as well for that. That's going to be an easy shutdown. We shouldn't have to call that out. But look at this. 25 seconds remaining. Blue team may hold themselves off for another rotation here. All they have to do is hold on to free caps and they're golden.
And it looks like they've got it with 18 seconds left to go. I don't see any flashing going on, and they've got enough guys here to hold center for the time being. You need 7 seconds to get it, and nobody's got that kind of time right now.
Nope, and there it goes. It's going to be a 20-point ticker. Now it's 17-7 here for this level 5 20 versus 20.
Oh my.
Crystal
Robin,
League.
do you think it goes all the way to rotation, or do they get the 7 kills necessary to end this?
I think it goes all the way to rotation, I think.
Yeah, this is a really good team, the red team here. They are very, very skilled. We've talked about the Sun team many, many times.
I mean, it may even flip in their favor here. They may just get the cap. Who knows? Nice permafrost engagement onto the front line of the red team. The permafrost for the red team gets executed there by the Bloodletter. Now the pressure is coming out. Another kill comes in. Black Kenny goes down as well on the choke point. This could be it. It could be going down to kills now. Yikes.
When it gets down to 4, you get a little scared.
A little bit scared. Nice little knockback by Robot Purity, keeping those boys clumped in. But Champion of Brazil could be combat loading.
Yeah, he knows it's over. He's picking up.
He may get a kill on Stupid Beast here,
and that's it. And that's over. Let's go ahead and look at the stats here. Okay, champ, nice scare. Okay, we love it. Most deaths with 5, not bad on the blue team there. 12 kills for Grande Clomp.
What's the damage looking like?
This is what you got to see. Look at this. We're gonna scroll down a little bit. What the? Who? How?
Jesus. Was that 262k damage?
262
from Saint JR. That is mental.
262.
Have you guys ever seen anything like that? I'm pretty sure he was.
Funstealer wants to know what the fuck he was playing. He was playing out of his goddamn mind, Funstealer. That's what he was playing.
It may have been Fire Halberd. I'm pretty sure Spectre Jacket with the halberd. I think that's what he was playing. I'm not 100% sure though.
So is Derek facing off against CIR? No, it's Sun. Yeah, so we have 2. So you'll record 1, and we will watch the CIR versus Sun match.
Alrighty, get into it. Not in the full 8.3 with the hammer here. Quite surprising from Nerg. Looks like the usual split here for the CIR team. The Sun team like to do this as well. Split off and try and get all the caps like northwest and southeast. Nice engagement right off the rip. Nerg applying the pressure. There comes the Avalonian Hammer engagement return. Armor Pierce on the front line. Nerg's fine though. There comes a nice clump. Permafrost connecting. It's only going to affect it just a little bit as defenses were down. The Judicator was placed. There comes the heals already for the front line. Judicator, actually the Locust protecting Nerg on the front line. Big engagement already getting to execute off onto the red team. Nerg applying the pressure here, making sure his backline's okay. Black Kenny there with the halberd, just bullying the backline. He needs to be careful though, not overextending. Nice bop away onto MLP, and now the pressure is getting applied. Very low HP on the choke point, but the boys are just protecting the caps at the moment. Not overextending up the choke point. There's no need. Avalonian Hammer comes in. There comes the Permafrost. Great play here, opening for the red team. About feeder, though, very low. He gets armor pierced. Is he going to get executed? He does get a heal. He is stunned for days at the moment. Followed up by another armor pierce. He's going to get the heals he was looking for. There comes the even song onto the front line of the red team. They're going to force him back. Little healer as well. Very low with a one-handed mace. Does get the silence pull off, allowing a little bit of pressure to be relieved. He goes back in as well. Nerg, though, trying to stop what he can in the backline. These healers need to get saved. Looks like Little Heater may have overextended just a little bit. Robot Purity going to bounce him away. There comes the Armor Pierce, and he gets deleted.
Done.
Nerg needs to be careful, though. Avalonian Hammer comes in. Inertia Ring goes down as the defensives here by Nerg. He's going to be fine. Nice little one-handed mace engagement, or one-handed hammer engagement, shall I say. There's just a wee skirmish for the southeast side, but the caps are in favor of the blue team at the moment. Nice use of the inertia ring, going to take up the whole entire choke point. Nerg, though, just going to be taking it down to bottom platform. Wasted offensive Locust getting used there by the red team. Quite questionable play, actually, with that Locust. It may cost them this rotation. The Avalonian Hammer comes in, but it's not going to be enough. There comes the even song spreading around onto the red team. Nerg looking for a one-handed hammer stun coming in. Permafrost not going to connect onto anything, unfortunately. It is a bloodbath. Chaos ensuing down on this southeast choke. No one's actually getting any kills. It's just very, very close at the moment. Armor Pierce comes out. Finally, as I say that, Kempty goes down, gets executed. Now, Migo looking for an execute with that bloodletter on the staircase. Nerg looking to just he's not bullying the backline.
No,
it seems to be
he's not. He's
center.
Yeah, he's getting in the front with his 8-2 hammer, just trying to make sure he controls the tanks really. I don't know if that's the right call, but it seems to be working for him. I'm not going to tell him he's wrong. He's definitely better at this game than I am.
That's
Currently,
for sure.
it's a 4-1 caps in favor of blue. This is some bully behavior right now by blue, 195 to 70, 170. If this goes through on rotation in 30 seconds, it'll be quite the start for the blue team.
Yep, and the blue team holding on to the Southeast cap very, very well. I don't think the red team were expecting this sort of behavior. There comes the permafrost. No follow-up damage. Where's the melees at? Black Kenny is in that group, but he's just not outputting any DPS at all on that halberd. There comes the return Avalonian Hammer engagement onto the staircase. The blue team just going to be shrugging it off, though. They're going to be pulling back out of the Southeast cap towards the choke point of their tent. Inertia ring comes down once again from Nerg. No big clump and dumps like we expect. What we see from like level 4s and 3s, like we normally see the big permafrost comes in and then like the execute comes out with the Avalonian Hammer and everything. But at the moment, it's just like we see the permafrost, but that's about it. There's no other big burst DPS that we're seeing. Kempty goes down again. I believe that's his 3rd set he's currently on. He needs to be careful. Little healer, also very low in the front line. Is that a icicle staff? Talk about pulling
Yes.
things out the bag. That's something that we do not see very often. About feet are very low. He is getting pummeled at the moment with the one-handed crossbow. He's going to get some heals, though. He's going to be fine. Defensive wind wall stopping the push here from the blue team on the choke point. Return Avalonian Hammer comes in onto the front line. No follow-up damage. It looks like maybe a little bit of backup is arriving for the blue team.
It's great frost. Robin, we're getting yelled at right now.
Great frost. I knew that. I just never see it used at all. So it's a frost of some sort. It's just not a permafrost.
It's not a permafrost. That's the one he knows.
Yep. That's the big pineapple one. But look at this. Blue team just getting pummeled. Drops 2 players. Nerg very low HP. He is getting chased down. Judy Boots comes out. Avalonian Hammer comes in. Gets 0 heals. And gets executed there by MOP. You know, MOP just going to combat loot while he gets pummeled by the Great Frost. See? God bless.
So proud of you, Robin.
See, learning on the job. That's what it's all
Sir
about.
Huntington is still alive over here. He's going towards the back cap as part of that 5v5 team, along with Strank and 777 at.
Alrighty,
These nuts
hopping on.
popping it off with the bow. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to take it, as Minsu and the boys are putting enough pressure to send them back. I'm going to hop over to Nergigante again, as he seems to be back in the thick of things and protecting his own back cap as he rotates over to east.
Alrighty, back onto Nerg. And just watching on Sir Huntington's POV there, like they had 2 melee DPS trying to dismount a horse, like not even an armored horse, and they were popping some spells on him, and that horse lived for a long time. I don't know if something's bugged here. Like, is the DPS bugged? Because surely that horse should have been like nearly insta dismounted if he's getting attacked by 8.3. I don't know, something fishy's going on. Black Kenny though gets
big kill there,
murdered.
Black Kenny and Pyrotechnics.
And Pyro, yep. Are they going to get
4 cap? Well, okay, 3 cap now for Red. I thought it was pretty impressive that they pulled the 4 cap for a little while before they got pushed up to stairs here. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold any of this, as they are on the back foot here. I want to go look and see what's going on west cap. I'm going to go check that out.
Alrighty, Nerd though pushing up the choke point.
Red is holding actually at staircase here versus the 5v5 team of Sir Huntington and Strength. So it does not look like West is going to fall to blue anytime soon. There is not really a push for center, as it's just a 3v2 with Rotten Rice against About Feeder and Toshibos, and that's not going to work out for Rotten Rice.
Yeah, Nerg on the other hand on this northeast side, they're getting the clumps. They're keeping this team pushed in on the choke point here. Nice little one-handed mace, one-handed hammer stun here actually. But MOP looking for something with the Avalonian Hammer. Can he find it? He does. Gets a nice spin. Defensives were down though. They're going to be fine. A wasted engagement, but it looks like the red team able to break from the choke point down onto the open ground here. Nerg though, Judy Boots in. What a waste. Onto the healers. Not going to find anything. Trying to maybe shut down this permafrost. They are applying the pressure. There comes the Avalonian Hammer. MLP very low. He's going to get executed. There he goes. Wait, did he make it out alive? No way. That's like literally 1 HP if he made it out there. I think he did. But
Tayek isn't.
yeah, he's down.
He done.
Black
So is
Kenny
Kenny
goes
again
down
for
as
like,
well.
what is that, the 4th or 5th time for Kenny? Oh
think it's
no.
the
He's
4th.
pulling a Doom Chinchilla level of death here. Let me go check out how many he's gotten. Oh, no, I take that back. It's only been 2. I thought he had fallen a few times there. I guess we just caught them all.
Yeah, unfortunately for him. Little
Nobody
Hero
has
about to
died
go
more
down.
than 3 times, so it's all good for the deaths. Everybody is protecting themselves rather well. Sorry, Kenny, to call you out on your 2 deaths.
Yeah, but look at that. Perfect savior there onto the clump. They got armor pierce. They got clumped as well. Not enough damage at all from the red team. Little healer goes down again. Surely that's his 3rd death. I think it is.
Little
It's gotta
Kenny, yeah.
be. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Look at this. Pressure coming in. Defenses are down. There comes the Adjudicator armor. The damage just isn't there, like, for,
No,
like,
a
what we
little
expect.
healer
Like,
apparently
it
only
is
has 2
insane.
as well.
Huh.
So, unless it's not updating properly, it seems like we've seen him die more than twice.
Yeah, Nerd goes down. Gets executed. Once again, falling to his knees. Sir Huntington on the western side, though, they are having a wee skirmish. A 5v5 battle is ensuing over here. Sir Huntington looking to shut down the healer. Nice use of the pole hammer. Is he going to be able to finish this? They are applying
Mince
quite a
is
bit of
doing a
pressure.
great job of just avoiding damage here.
Yep.
Not for
Ooh.
now. Okay, that's over. The
Gets
avoiding
saved.
is done.
He goes down.
Yeah, but he does have some pressure coming up in the form of Gosling and Cabbage, but these guys are also going to get wiped here, giving Blue a great opportunity to take this cap as Tabidi is going to go down and Taipei San is going to get rushed out here along with Tin Miracle.
Yep,
And
that's
it
our
does
healer's
look
gone.
like, that does look like that's going to be a 3 cap for Blue here for the time being, 138 to 88. Still 100 seconds left on this rotation, so anybody's game still in this rotation.
Yeah, back
I'm going
onto
to go back to
Nurg.
Nurg.
Yep, he is getting pushed all the way back to 10th once again. Looks like it's a mirrored side, but it's just flip sides. It's like on the northwest side, they're winning very, very easily, but on the southeast side, they're getting pushed in, it seems. Maybe some reinforcements are coming in for this bottom side. Red team not overextending. Nice dodge there from the even song getting slammed down. Nice little play there by Nurg. He saw it coming. Little healer looking for something. There comes the silence pool onto the choke point, just keeping them at bay for the time being while everyone stabilizes. Is that a wee little kidnap I just saw there? It was a failed, but he nearly got him. Nice permafrost engagement onto the front line. Armor Pierce comes in. There comes the clumps. Judicator's down. Is it going to be enough to stop any executes coming off? It does indeed. The one-handed hammer as well with the short amount of CC, but the cooldown on it is very, very low. So he's going to be able to just pump it out, stop some of those big engagements coming in. Very nice clump. Armor Pierce onto the back end. Little healer pops his Avalonian armor, trying to stop the DPS coming at him. Nice little Judy boots in. The pressure is getting applied now onto the red team. One-handed Avalonian hammer engagement, unfortunately for MLP on that play. But no one's like very, very low. Very nice Avalonian hammer comes in. The blue team, though, is going to ignore it. Looking at the southeast cap, the even song connecting onto 3 people. Black Kenny goes down again. Little healer about to go down. Pops his armor of valor. He's going to get some heals. There he goes. Does get saved. But Barak goes down as well. MOP looking very low. He does get silenced as well. Avalonian Hammer return engagement comes in. Armor Pierce comes down. I engage looking very low. Has to actually dash away from the fight. MOP, skin of his teeth, finally goes down here on this southeast cap. It is a bloodbath happening down here. Permafrost, though, connects onto I engage. The fight isn't over as the red team slowly trying to peel back here. Their Permafrost goes down. Now they're looking for a full retreat. I don't know if they're going to get fully wiped here. Nice Avalonian Hammer engagement. Followed up with the even song. Is Nerd going to go for a full push here?
He's going for
He
it.
gets the Judy boots. There comes the one-handed hammer
Great
engagement with the stun.
Are they going to get
Gets
some?
an
They got one. Are
execute.
they going to get 2? I
don't
would
know.
just take the 1 and back out on this one. Don't follow that one up. And great job with the ring right here, slowing them down so that they can restabilize. They need to hurry up and worry about the caps rather than the chase at this point. They are down 1. They do have point control, but they don't have the caps. So it's currently 111 to 179. Red in control, 3-2.
Alrighty, and just an update that my match just ended on my other monitor. So that's done and dusted. So this is the only one that's still going. It's 111 to 79 in terms of points. And
the other one is over. Yeah. I was recording that one as well from the opposite perspective. I thought I would get Cargera and Derek on opposite sides. And as soon as I tuned in, I saw them smacking each other with sticks.
Yeah. Looks like the battle for center control is underway, though. Blue team slowly pushing back the red team. That's how Armor Pierce comes in. The return Avalonian Hammer comes out, but the shield does come down from the Guardian helmet, I believe that was. But that Permafrost, did he just get executed again? It looks like it was a trade, though. Okay, the blue team going to be falling back here to the southeast side. They are one Permafrost down. Now, I'm pretty sure deaths are coming in thick and fast. Yeah, Kamte for the blue team's on his 5th set. 3 people on the red team on their 4th set at the moment.
Oh, boy. Well, that does start to add up after time.
Yep, and
these are expensive sets.
Yeah. We're talking 8.3, 8.2, like relics and everything. Like,
and what's that Hollow Fall cost at an 8.2?
It's a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't have enough to buy that, not even on the test server.
Oh, dear. Look at this. Cherry's getting focus fired here all the way down. Little Healer wants her, but Robo Purity bops Little Healer away. Blue team going to be stabilizing back towards home. Looks like they're going to be losing Southeast Cap, though, for this. Smigo's trying to
nice
look
group
for
up.
something.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yep. They do lose Southeast Cap as well, so now it's 3-2 in favor of the red team. Maybe a comeback is in the works. Free Reckless actually going to just die by himself. One-handed hammer coming down onto the choke point. MOP, very nice clump here with the Avalonian Hammer. Any follow-up? No.
CIR needs to push this choke and get up here and get down to the lower level where they can be open once again without these chokes in their face. They've got the pressure up front, and they just have to make the call. And there they go. Finally make the call as it looks like Sun is going to be falling back.
Are they
now you want to go ahead and secure this cap. And Lil Healer going to get bopped around, but he's going to be able to get in there. And over the top comes Stupid Beast.
Yeah, in the battle
Who's
for the
stupid now, huh?
Is going to ensue. The even song placed on top of the melee DPS here is going to get pummeled. Focus fire coming into effect. Can he get one heal? It is ticking over. Pops his E. He's going to get executed. Now we're probably going to see Nerg trying to focus fire on the front line. Little Healer as well, very low. Armor Pierce comes out. Red team retreating back up the staircase. But it looks like red team getting support that they needed time ago. It looks like center is actually coming in for the southeast cap. There comes the Guardian armor coming in, cleansing that little group at the front. Nerg's going to be okay. Black Kenny looking at half HP. He needs to be careful. He may become setted soon. Who knows? We don't actually know how many sets these boys bring. But I Engage going to get executed. He's going to drop down. Southeast Cap hasn't gone in favor of the blue team as of yet. But they are holding on to Northwest side, so Cap favor is in it for them. It's only going to be a 20-point ticker in 70 seconds if they can hold on. Very nice execute coming in. Nerg looking for that one-handed hammer engagement. Judy Boots in, does get it. Trying to save Pandas here. Panda's very low at the front line. He needs to get one heal. Gets executed there by the Death Givers. Kamte goes down as well. And Nerg.
This is going to be rough. Sir Huntington over on the western side, just kind of protecting caps here, as they do have the 3-cap control, and they want to keep this one. If they do, they can bring it down and really put the pressure on the Sun team here. But they need to hold the caps.
Looks like it just got
moving to center.
Rotating.
Yeah, that was a quick rotation there. I think it's a little bit of a dangerous one. They hope they left somebody over on the west, and they did not. Uh-oh.
But Sir
it's just Rice over here alone.
He may stop it. Can he stop it?
Rice and can't stop. They had to get a bump. They didn't get it. Oh, man. Red's got it now. You have to have a knock-up in order to stop that.
Yep. Oh. Sir Huntington, though, battle for center control is still ongoing. I Engage looking to execute off. Barak does get some heals. He's going to be able to stabilize. For how long? Nice little geyser knock up there by Sir Huntington. This is when the E comes out. Can he find it? Tosh goes down. Another nice little geyser knock up. There comes the Guardian helmet on the choke point, just cleansing them.
And the
Can I
rats
get one
just
more
went
kill?
down in the center, but they do have the cap control. So, oh boy,
Yeah,
plenty of time though.
Bloodbath
Plenty of
happening
time.
on this southeast
37
side.
to 38, Robin.
Yep. Nerg,
How close are we?
Hop back onto Nerg. He's pushing through on the southeast side, breaking through. MOP is down. Little healer's about to drop as well.
Oh
Does get
no,
armor pierced.
that's going to get rough for him. You said he had lost a couple of them?
Yep.
He
There
is
he
down.
goes.
That will be his 5th set if he dies. He'll be
He
on
is
to his
getting the
5th
heals
set.
that he needs, though. Little healer able to stabilize and get the heals. Barak also on the top of our screen, very low. Nerg looking for that one-handed hammer engagement with the stun.
He's coming
Maybe
over the
he's gonna
top.
focus fire on the healer. Just stop those heals coming out. Very nice play. Little healer once again getting targeted. He is getting punished at the moment by these
And he's
ranged
going to go.
DPS.
He's
Ooh,
down.
yeah,
he's on
he's
to
down.
his 5th set.
Meagle there just rummaging
4
through.
deaths.
Nice little play. Nice one-handed hammer engagement. Followed up with the even song onto the front line of the red team here. Still, the Southeast cap is in favor of the Reds. 30 seconds remaining until next point rotation. 36 to 34 is the scoreboard in favor of the red team so far as they hold on to these caps.
I
Barak
don't necessarily want to
looking
call
very
him out,
low.
but poor Cabbage, Robin, onto his 7th set.
No, 7th?
He's died 6 times.
Oh my god. That's insane.
He is playing the rat role right now, so he is expected to get more deaths as he's going to be outnumbered on a couple of occasions.
MLP is going to go down again. Oh my god. MLP
And
is
on
getting
rotation, it goes to red, 16 to 29. This is a massacre right now. Oh, Cabbage just died again.
Jesus. Black Kenny looking very low as well. Barak looking very low. Does get the heals that he was looking for. Black Kenny
There goes
does not,
Kenny.
though. He's going to get executed. Now the pressure is getting applied here by the blue team. The red team trying to retreat back towards their tent area on the northeast side. But look at this. Just stopping the cap coming in. Muskrat trying to get that cap on the southeast side and is in his favor. About Feeder may suicide for this. He's going to get locked down by the adjudicator, the inertia ring, shall I say. Yuru goes down as well. Yeah, Yazru come, whatever that name is. Little healer though stops the cap coming in.
And it looks like Western's going to go red again.
Red team just piling in these bodies for this southeast cap. Barak about to go down as well. Little healer still trying to stop it, but the cap finally goes in favor of the blue team. This could be it. 50 seconds remaining, 16 to 23. All in favor of the blue team for now, but we know how fast it can change. Barak still looking for that execute on the
45
southeast side.
seconds.
Nerg with the Judy boots, knock up onto the Permafrost player. Permafrost going to blink out. He's okay. Barak
It looks like back cap is going to go. Back cap does go. Smeagol does not get there in time. Back cap has fallen to red, making it 3 to 2, and putting the pressure on the blue team to make a play here and keep it in favor of them. They have to make sure that they guard this Western cap. Rice all alone, 3 to 1 here over for Rice. He doesn't have any teammates. Now Rock comes in to help him, but again, it's going to be a situation where they use the bubble to their advantage.
This is it. It's done.
He didn't need to do that. He could have stayed there. He had the bubble.
Blue
That's
team win.
it. Holy
goes.
cow. 14
Goddamn.
to 17. How much closer does it get, Rob?
Yo, oh my god. Look at the kills and deaths. 68
68
kills.
to 32.
Oh
my God.
Red
How is
team
it
got
even that close?
farmed, dude. Oh my god. What?
Cabbage leading with 7 deaths.
Yeah. Look, red team, Alias with 243k damage output.
Oh my.
And then on the other team, Black Kenny coming in at 157k. Like, that's the difference between damage output. Like, that's insane. What an incredible matchup, though. Going for 23 minutes.
Alias has a great frost stuff.
The great Frost staff.
What a game. Wow.
He must have bopped out before I got to see his stats. I do not see anything in the 200s for red.
No, it wasn't. The top DPS output was 157k for Black Kenny.
Okay, now I see it. I see the 243 for Alias.
Yep.
Oof, that's still pretty impressive, but no 262.
God damn.
Dude,
Some big boy
for real.
damage output. Alrighty. So the One Punch Man team, like we were saying before, if they win this, it's going to be some juicy points for them for the season ranking. They may even get pushed over to second place over Last Warn. We shall see how it goes. We got Derek with the Staff of Balance. Got buffed actually not too long ago, and it's been picked up quite a lot in the 5v5s and the 20 versus 20s. But look at this, right off the rip. The blue team are just getting pummeled. Roarbit's about to go down. Derek's very low as HP as well. Gets armor pierce, gets shut down. Oh my god. It's a triple kill right off the rip on top of the blue team here. I don't think anybody's was expecting this. Like, look at the damage difference. Like, look how much DPS was like put in place compared to our last match, where it was like literally just like a tickle here and there. Like that was just straight
rubbing on each other's back and stuff and going, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need another heal?"
Yeah, but look at that, 4 caps right off the rip. Let's see if
like
they can hold
had
it.
5 caps. The red is now going the other direction though. Finally.
Yeah, let's
but
see
with
how
all that pressure they put on
a rotation, that's going to be a massive opener.
Here we got Derek and Cargera whacking each other with sticks for a second. That always feels so good when you see the big names who were longtime teammates in the 5v5 scene fighting each other 1v1. Oh, Derek gets the best of that for a moment there. Nicely done.
Yeah, it looks like the blue team, though, getting pushed back to the staircase. Armor of Valor there popped, but offensive Locust there being burned by the red team, allowing them to push down the choke point. Beam with the Spectre Jacket pop with the Bloodletter, looking for those executes on the back end, but the Avalonian Hammer does come in to clump him back up. Beam actually dashing out of there and back to safety. A little bit of overextending. Looks like the blue team able to stabilize on the choke for now. Point rotation did come in their favor. It's going to be a massive 40-point knockoff here. Now 190 to 155. Now looks like the blue team are finding their footing with the ZVZs, allowing them to push forward just a little bit. Derek just chilling in the back end with the Staff of Balance, just slowing down the movement here. Nice little clump. Can they follow it up here? Derek does get armor pierced on the front line. He's going to be able to live. Pops his Armor of Valor, shutting down the DPS that's connecting onto him. But look at this. Beam looking for those executes at the back with the Spectre Jacket popped already. Derek very low, falling back for those heals. Crimsic bullying the back end healers like we did see him play before in the level 5s. Evensong does come out, does get cleansed, but still connecting with a couple members as well. Robert's going to fall all the way back. Blue team getting pummeled here. Armor Pierce comes out, but they've got the Enigmatic Staff, I believe, or it could have been the Guardian Helmet shielding them there. Once again, Derek with the Armor of Valor already popped. Maybe wasted here. Nice old clump. Followed up with the DPS. Is he going to make it? That one player there was literally 100 HP. He's going to make it out alive. Both sides using their defensive locuses on that engagement as well. Zerfax, a little bit of spot of trouble. He's going to be fine. Going to be able to stabilize. Very nice. Evensong coming in. Instantly cleansed, though. It's going to be fine here for the blue team. Red team just locking this group in place. Why is it that Derek and this team always gets locked into a choke point? It's either the northwest side or the northeast side. Every time we watch him, he's always
avoid
locked
those
in.
chokes. You got to avoid those chokes. It's so brutal getting stuck on these stairs. Either one, the southern or the northern staircase, they're both brutal. And advantage.
Look at that.
Goes to the people who aren't on the stairs, to be honest.
Yeah, that was a massive Evensong. Wasn't cleansed at all as well. Surprised the red team didn't actually utilize that engagement. Nice Avalonian Hammer, Permafrost connecting, Armor Pierce down, Defensive Locust though, perfectly timed here for the red team. And now they're looking for a return engagement on the choke. Derek trying to stop the DPS as much as he can in the back end, just whacking people with his big stick here. Offensive Locust are getting used by the blue team as well, allowing the team to finally break down through the staircase and a little bit more into open field. Very nice Avalonian Hammer engagement. There comes the Evensong. Armor Pierce connecting as well. But look at this. Where's the cleanse, boys? Where's the cleanse? You need that cleanse. defensive locus there being used by the red team as they fall back towards the center platform here. Can they get any kills to follow it up? Warbit's bullying the front line there with the halberd. Not enough DPS, unfortunately. Big EX with the one-handed crossbow, finding that single target. Very nice Rockin' Snow. There it is. Finally, we see Rockin' Snow in action. Gets to execute off. Pepega also going to go down to Big EX with the one-handed crossbow. Now we're seeing a full push. Crisis goes down as well. How the tables have turned so quickly here. It may even be a full wipe. Rockin' Snow going to be right back to the northwest side, looking for the execute. Still goes down the choke all the way on the corner of our screen here. Finally posed back.
Getting
He knows
bopped
he was
around.
a little bit overextended.
Poor Olivus. He's got nowhere to go.
No, he gets silenced as well as Derek pops his armor of valor on top of him. Going to be silenced, not able to heal himself. He's going to go down as well. Very nice play. Very big opening finally for the blue team. That's what they were looking for. But
and they're going to get the 3 cap in their favor, but they got to go up and clean this big red clump, go up from behind and take it down, as it will be pressured from both sides. They can get a lot of kills on here. They should try to get this Cargera kill just for, you know, it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like they're going to get it unless Dungeon Realms catches him. Is he going to be able to do it?
I don't know. It is
I wouldn't don't chase, boys. Don't chase. You're chasing.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah.
But they may be rotating anyway for this.
Yeah, they need to rotate in this direction anyway, but like you just don't get too tunnel vision. You do worry about that when you see people going after the big names. It does happen, even to the best of them.
Yep. Derek already swinging the stick around in the back end here. Pops his coldest sandal. That's going to reduce the healing for anyone that walks on top of it. Massive Avalonian hammer engagement. The armor pierce came out, but look at that. Defensives were down pretty much instantly for the red team. They're going to be able to survive that engagement.
Well done. They are great with these defensives. Time and time again, we see them pull it out, and it looks like they're going to get crushed, but they pull out perfectly timed defensives. Great clump up. Where's the follow-up, though? No DPS to speak of.
No, Finn. Derek still on the back end of the red team. Titanic looking very low as well. This is when you need the big club. There's a massive permafrost engagement, but the even song spreading onto the blue team here, slowing down their advance. They needed that cleanse right there and then, allowing the movement speed to be freed. But look at this. Stabilization comes in. Permafrost reconnecting onto the choke point. Derek doing what he can. Interrupts the heals coming out. Satanic very low again. Rockin' Snow. This is your time to shine, bud. Where are you? Permafrost connecting.
Come on, you can do this.
Derek's just getting bounced
Just charge through these guys. Where are you, Rockin' Snow?
But look at this. 5v5 team for the red team actually coming in for reinforcements from the home cap. And they need to be careful here. This blue team, they're heavily outnumbered. They may find a decent engagement.
Well, they're playing them on the choke. Unless the red team decides to push that choke and be brave, you know, blue has the advantage there. And now it's just they are falling back. They're giving them enough space. And once you give them space, they can come up.
Look at the
Though it does look like they're going to turn around and go rotate the other direction, maybe. Unusual's going to pay for that. I don't think he's going to leap out of there. He's going to be all right.
Yeah. And while that 5v5 team was so distracted with this clump on the southeast side, their home cap fell right in front of their eyes. They didn't even notice. They got 40 point knocked off their scoreboard. It is now 158 to 54. So that 5v5 team coming in to back up the southeast side cost them a 40 point knockoff. It could have been 20. They could have easily stopped that home cap. They were right there, but they were so tunnel visioned on top of Derek's team here. They just completely ignored it. And it may just come down to this final rotation here.
Well, the Western cap is going in favor of red very quickly. It looks like they're going to take it. Yep, they do. So it's going to be at least slowing the bleed here for the red team.
Yeah, Derek just keeping his eye open, see what he wants to focus on. Cargera's 5v5 team also on the field as well. Just trying to edge up.
Look at Derek fighting his old 5v5 team of Cargera, Carvin, and Shekri, Bean, and Grafis. That's his boys. That's a...
What the hell just happened to Carvin? He was alive and then he was dead. I literally blinked and he died. Like, I'm pretty sure he got executed, but goddamn, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
Derek not overextended. Satanic goes down as well on the choke point. Looks like this 5v5 team, a little bit of miscommunication with their main Zerg. I'm not sure what the plan was here, but look at this. Once again, they're getting pinned up to the northwest side. Very nice engagement. Avalonian Hammer engagement comes in. Defensive Locust getting used here by the blue team on the choke point. Adjudicators down, going to stop some of that DPS output by those melees. Massive permafrost engagement on
chunked at
this
the bottom
western
of those
side.
stairs, Robin.
Are they going to do it? I don't think they're going to fully push this. No, they don't need to. Point
They don't need,
rotation
they're gonna
comes
get to
in.
40 points. Take it to
Eh.
9. Oh, wait. Actually,
wait.
Robin, look at the Western cap.
Yep. There it goes.
It's done.
Wow.
Wow.
GG. I think I do get this up. Maybe like one. Wait, hold on.
It might take a few seconds for you to get
No,
the
it's
score
going
up.
to take a couple minutes. It's right
Okay.
at the end.
Okay, I will
1340. That's how
Yay,
much
wow.
I was focused on the other one.
Okay. We get a good 3 seconds of scoreboard.
Yeah. 20. So it was only 20 kills and 15 deaths for the blue team here.
Well, when you get a 60-point rotation, Robin.
Wow, yeah, exactly.
That was brutal. The cap game was real there.
Yeah, they weren't messing around there.
And they had that one incredible push that they needed to secure that extra 60-point rotation at the end. Well done.
Yep.
Very good plays tactically there for the One Punch Man team.
Congratulations to One Punch Man reclaiming second place over Last Warn, pulling out the bag with 4,000 extra points. The question is,
can they hold it tomorrow?
Can they hold it until tomorrow? Yes. The 5v5s. I don't know if they've got teams. I don't know if either side have teams, actually. Surely they must have teams. But we're going to have to wait and see. But even though Last Warn got dropped 55 territories, they still lost second place. Can they claim it back? It's going to be a real interesting situation here. I really hope that they do. And it's going to be a while back and forth. Like, I don't know. It's a story to tell with the 5v5s now. If you see the One Punch Man team, if you see the Last Warn team, it's definitely something to follow up with today and tomorrow.
It's definitely going to be making my season write-up a little bit later. I got to wait now until the very last moment of tomorrow to start that. Okay, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Make my life harder. Come on, guys. Can't you just let Last Warn win? What'd they ever do to you? Right?
But,
Not like they're going to be here next season.
No, I did. The rumor has it that they are disbanding next season. A lot of guilds, actually. Handel's dissolving as well. Yep.
One of my favorite guilds. I think I've interviewed those guys 2-3 times now. Yep. Handel? No.
Maiden BR is reopening with Artista.
What? Artista's back into the GM role. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of guilds shutting, a lot of new ones opening. It's going to be a really interesting season 12. For the war, I don't know if it's going to be carrying on. I know the war in the north has been pretty bloody over the last couple of days with the Nope Alliance versus WMD. We're seeing literally like 600-man kill boards showing up, like 600 deaths. Like it's been very, very bloody up there. So it's going to be an interesting start of season 12 when it kicks off. But yeah, we have to finish this season first. 1 day remaining.
Yeah, we have 1 more day remaining, and then we have our off-season championship. The Crystal League Championship is coming.
Oh, yes.
Next weekend. That's going to be wild. I'm looking forward to it. Robin, you're going to be here for that, right?
I will, but in the back end.
Yeah, well, you'll be pulling a Bogul role there in the back.
Yes.
Making sure we have lots of videos to watch, making sure we have more than 1 match to show you in a row. The casters will be myself, Tazik, and Lupak. Bogul will be on the primary cameras, and Robinhoodrs will be, like I said, recording the secondary matches so we can show you as many of those in a row as possible. We also have Season 12 coming up right around the corner, guys.
Oh, yes.
And you know what that means?
Call to arms.
Call to arms.
Let's go.
Oh, gosh. I can't tell you how much fun I had yesterday in that test. It was a blast, even though I was getting my ass handed to me repeatedly by Surf. It was still quite a good bit of fun. Thank you, Seed, for inviting me to join your group for that. I did have a great time. I felt like Eric were with no mic. It was a good time.
Glorious. And Coat of Arms will be arriving to everybody on March 17th, 2021, obviously. So we got what, two and a bit weeks?
Hold on, let me get the links to the changes for everybody. I'll get the CSL going.
Alrighty.
There's your link to the CSL. That's the first one I'm going to link. CLC, sorry. Thinking of something else right now.
Yeah.
And then you have your season 12 changes and call to arms as well. Let me get that last one for you. So those are all the links you need. Now it is time to do that thing you've all been waiting so patiently for. Time to pull the final raffle before we head out and prepare for 5v5 crystals with Lupac 20 UTC. Go ahead, get in the raffle. You have time. I'm going to hold it for you. I'm going to hold it for you.
Raffle. Get involved. Go on. You know you want it.
We got 63, 64 in. We can do this. We can be immature. Guys, come on. You can do this. 67. All right, 74. Come on, you guys. What the hell? All right. Still hydrated. Still hydrated. You have won the raffle. Still hydrated. I'm glad you've been drinking your water, man. It's good for you. You know, I think I'm going to have to pull another one. These guys are still throwing up the raffle signs.
Reward them for their viewership. Do it.
I'm going to pull another one. I'm going to do it.
Go on.
I got it. It's still going up. We're at 87.
All right, wait to 100.
I'm just going to wait until it slows down. See, they all know the way this works, though, is your chances of winning go up dramatically if you're one of the last 5 people to enter the raffle. Why that is, have no idea, and it's why I'm going to be changing my raffle system in the very near future, because this raffle is rigged. And I'm not doing the rigging, which means it's no fun. I don't like that. 95. It's slowed down. All right, I think... Oh, no, 97.
95, 97. Can we get 100? And looking for 100. 95, 97, 97. There we go. Should be at 100.
Nope, that's all people who are already there. Okay, now 98, 99, 99. One more.
100.
One more. You can do this, folks. Find that one friend of yours who has not entered the raffle yet, and we will get him in. There it is. We're done. Firecracker! You have won the raffle. He's got extra R's in there, so I imagine that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. He's got 3 extra, 3 R's. That's how you do that, right?
I would have done the same.
Yeah. So still hydrated. And Firecracker. Whisper me to claim your prize.
And while you do that, I shall tell the audience where they can find the rest of our glorious content. And that's going to be over at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/AlbionTV, where we upload all the 5v5 20 versus 20 Crystal League coverage, along with the War Report Invasion Day coverage and interviews. But mainly our interviews can be found elsewhere at the moment, can't they, Shozen?
Yeah, you can find those on soundcloud.com/AlbionTV, or any place that you find you can listen to podcasts regularly by simply typing in Albion TV into your search bar. Should come up with over 100 interviews. We actually have another interview tomorrow. I'll be interviewing Bourbon Bandit. Bourbon Bandit is the content creator who created Dirty Dungeon Divers. He's a battle rapper, Southern battle rapper, who decided after he heard Carry Weight on My Boots, it was time to make another song. So we will have Friday Night Fights for you, premiered tomorrow after our interview with Bourbon Bandit. And that will be at 20 UTC tomorrow after... Well, actually, Bogul, what time will that be with the situation with our 5v5s tomorrow? Does that change at all? Okay.
I think the 5v5 level 9 is, according to the little box you can see on the dude, it's in 1 hour, 1 minute. So that should be at 20 UTC, right? So we will
Okay, so it's a daily show at 21 UTC. It's a little bit later for our interviews tomorrow because we do have so much content for everybody tomorrow. We will have the ZVZ show at 17:45. You can usually check that out right around 18 UTC. We'll have the Crystal League finals at 19 and 20, followed by our interview. And yeah, it should be a great day of content for everybody. I do hope everybody enjoys it. Hey, Bogul, do you have that that Dirty Dungeon Divers available?
There it
He's
went.
breaking.
Ready and queued up, yeah.
All right, sounds awesome, guys. Go ahead. We're going to listen to that as we go out so you have some idea of what we'll be getting later in the week. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will be back in just over an hour with Lupac for the 5v5s, levels 5, 6, and 7. Thank you guys for watching.